Good morning. So today we are talking about what to do if you don't feel you can commit to as much as you'd like to over the Christmas period. So first and foremost, I just want to say that if you want a future that doesn't look like your past, you have to make new choices in the present. So I'll say that again. If you want a future that doesn't look like your past, you have to make new choices in the present. And that's a bit like saying, who do I want to be? Where do I want to be by, say, I don't know, so let's say 15th of November, so let's say 15th of February. Where do I want to be by then? What would that person do? What would they say? And then look at their habits. What would that version of Matt do then? And that's how I can start to try and act. So if you want a future that doesn't look like your past, then you have to make new choices in the present. That's a really hard thing to get at, especially when you're busy. So let's get more practical now. Now, the types of things I'm going to say is you might not be able to commit as much as you would like to, but we've got to define what like to is, because quite often when we're in that state, we kind of go into the zone of, I have to literally do it all. And when you're in that space, you're probably never getting started. And something I had a chat with someone the other day, and they were like, yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to commit to this right now, because they could only do one workout a week, because they could only do one food habit, which was getting their breakfast and lunch sorted. And guess what? They've done a whole week of it, which is awesome. Like 1 week out of, say, the 6 weeks to Christmas, better than it would have been. And when you go into our thought process as human beings, which is or our default thought process, which is the types of things that we help you get out of, it can be that state of, I've had one bad week, it's only 5 weeks till Christmas, or it's nearly Christmas now, I might as well just start in January. And the amount we can go backwards in that time, like we know that people put on 1 to 13 pounds in and around this period. So what if we just took one thing, like having more protein every meal, like having a glass of water before every meal, like going for some exercise, doing some exercise, even if it's once a week, even if it's having those touch points with someone to have that accountability, to make sure you do the things that you probably know you need to do. But the truth is, if you're not doing them, then they're as good as not knowing. And I say that from a point of view as that most of us know what to do. But if we just did it, where would we be with our long-term fulfillment, with that sense of achievement? And that monkey on the shoulder, which so often says, there's no point doing this. It doesn't tell you that you get a dopamine hit from doing what you said you would do. You get a dopamine hit from perhaps having an early night. You get a dopamine hit from doing exercise. You get a dopamine hit from getting a good night's sleep. You get a dopamine hit from eating nourishing, nutritious foods that don't appear to be treats, but they make you feel a certain way, which gives you more energy, which allows you to be better to be around. Like I know for me, better dad, better husband when I've exercised, when I feel better, when I've nourished my body and treated myself well. Like most of the issues are often caused by a lack of energy. So we can go to two questions here. What am I doing to create energy? What am I doing to protect my energy? Well, to create energy, I exercise, I get to bed early. I make sure I do this, and this. I'm protecting my energy by making sure my attention is also on what I'm doing well, not just what I've got to do. I've always got so much to do. Like, absolutely, I can mirror that feeling. But you can't do everything, but you can always do one thing. You can't do everything, but you can always do one thing. So pick that one thing, get it started. And if you need help with that, remember we have our Christmas habit challenge starting on the 22nd of November. If you want more information on that, do comment below with Christmas and I'll get you the details. A week today, we start small steps. It's all fitted around your lifestyle. So any questions on that, do let me know and I'll see you soon. Take care.